The following is a statement by Your Honorable Kamla Prasad Besessa SC, Prime Minister of the Trinidad and Tobago, on the declaration of a state of emergency effective Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026, which is today. The National Security Council met at the Diplomatic Center on Monday, March 2nd, 2026, and received security briefings from the Commissioner of Police, Alistair Guerrero, the Chief of Defense Staff, Don Polo, and the head of the Strategic Services Agency, SSA, Alicia Henry. The NSC noted that following the end of the previous state of emergency on January 31st, 2026, there has been an increase in violent criminal activity across the country, most of which has been carried out by members of organized criminal gangs. The NSC further noted that several of these acts of criminality have resulted in multiple deaths due to mass shootings, and that the continuance of reprisal shootings amongst criminal gangs, if left unchecked, would endanger public safety. The NSC was informed that intelligence recently gathered indicates credible threats to attack police officers, prison officers, and other members of the security and legal services. Again, The NSC was informed that intelligence recently gathered indicates credible threats to attack police officers, prison officers, and other members of the security and legal services. I had previously warned the criminal gangs and detainees released from prison that decent law-abiding citizens are fed up with their criminality, and if they cannot behave themselves, I would have no hesitation in having another SOE declared. I also indicated that violent gang members would be returned straight to prison, and this time their friends and family who aid their criminality would accompany them. I reiterate my words that if criminals want to terrorize law-abiding citizens and their families, I will do everything legally possible to terrorize criminals and those who aid and abet them. In light of the foregoing, and in all the circumstances, the NSC resolved to immediately advise Her Excellency the President to declare that a state of public emergency exists in Trinidad and Tobago with effect from the 3rd of March 2026. On the 2nd of March 2026, Her Excellency declared so. This measure is consistent with your government's zero-tolerance approach to crime and criminal gangs, as demonstrated by numerous successful strategic operations conducted by the TTPS and the armed forces over the last 10 months. Legislation introduced in Parliament to empower and protect law-abiding citizens and ongoing reforms to the criminal justice system. Your government will continue to utilize all available resources to ensure that the gains we have achieved in significantly reducing the murder rates and the incidents of violent crime against citizens are not reversed and overturned by those who are determined to inflict death, hardship, and torment upon our people. So on Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026, Trinidad and Tobago is under another SOE. Are you not guys tired of this incompetent government? And this is being done, 4 days before she goes to meet President Donald Trump. A totally incompetent government. A totally incompetent government. Their only solution to fighting crime is to call a state of emergency. So it seems Trinidad and Tobago will be under an SOE for the entire term of this government.